Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brooklyn. It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. Yeah, yeah. Know what? No chaser. Yeah, yeah. What's the name? It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. No chaser.
Welcome. Oops. Excuse me. Let me do it again. Don't edit this.
No, I know you.
Welcome.
Bloopers
Yeah. Let's go. We back for
Let's
another
get it.
rundown. It's your boy,
Get it.
Ja the drum major. With my partner, my right hand man,
No doubt.
none other than the chef. What's good, baby?
I'm good, baby. I've been sitting on idle. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
It's crazy weekend coming up.
You're ready.
I didn't want to spoil it for nobody, so I figured we wait to the week of,
Of course. Yes, sir. Of course.
Plus there's a lot of things going on.
Whole
But-
plethora of thing going on, man. A lot of things to talk about, my brother. A lot of things to talk about. But yes, definitely Super Bowl weekend this weekend.
No doubt.
The game commences on
Yes.
Sunday, February
Yes.
10th.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, we looking forward to that. It's gonna be another exciting game with that. But before we get into that, we gotta salute our sponsors and our partners, you know what I'm saying? Starting with, we're gonna go with Sugarwater Radio, Sugarwater TV franchise and New Girl. They are back.
Oh man. You see what they starting off with?
Yeah, I saw they starting off with, but keep it low though. But I saw
I'm not gonna say nothing.
yeah. They swung for the fences and they swung for the fences.
Yeah, they came out strong.
Yeah, they came out strong. They swinging for the fences like your son Demir.
Yeah. No doubt.
Fences, man.
Ooh.
Yeah. Salute to them.
Gary Sheffield-ish.
Yes, sir. Shout out to franchise New Girl. That's family over there. Salute to them. Sugarwater Radio, Sugarwater TV, infotainment. Of course, gossip plus news equals and entertainment equals infotainment. Do not try to copy that. It's already trademarked and copyrighted. They will sue your ass. Infotainment. Shout out to Sugarwater Radio, Sugarwater TV. And of course, for any local artists out there, national artists out there, struggling artists out there, if you want to get your music heard and get some spins and get some streams, go to New Music Real Estate under the Sugarwater Radio umbrella. They got the Empire over there. Also, one of their branches is Music Real Estate, where they taking new artists, brand new artists that never been heard or seen before, and if they got the talent, they got great music. They're gonna give them some spins. So go see our boy Delano Robinson. Go see our boy Delano Robinson, one of the agents. Go see Mr. Sadiq Bryan, one of the other agents, or you can go see Franchise and New Girl and ask them as well. See how you can get put on. So that is Sugarwater Radio, Sugarwater TV.
Listen, I was on the phone with Dell this week, and let me tell you how crazy it is, how it's popping over there.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Dell, we was talking, and next thing you know, he said, oh shoot, hold on. He looked around, he said, where's my phone at? It's going off. Oh shoot, Music Real Estate is an artist trying to get some spins. And he looked, he said, hold on a second, let me make this call.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Look at that.
Right in front of me. I was like, it's hot over there. It's hot.
Yeah. It's lit.
It's lit. So salute to them for sure.
Yes, indeed, man, indeed. Next up, we got Graphics, multimedia advertisement and design and graphic design and photography, and then in all occasions, quinceañeras, sweet 16s, wedding parties, divorce parties, gender reveals, tax returns.
It's that season.
It's that season.
Season.
I got a huge lump sum of money from taxes. I won the lottery. I beat cancer.
Ooh,
anything,
yeah.
anything,
Anything.
anything major, anything positive, anything that's victorious within
Victorious.
persons and the families. If you want to
Yeah,
celebrate it, Graph Inks is there to help you celebrate it and
no
advertise
doubt.
and spread love to the world and let them know how you feel about your situation. Great
Situation.
graphic, do great graphic designs, advertisement, and photography. Graph Inks is the place to be.
No doubt.
Go see them.
See them.
Go see them. Yes. Yes. Fat Boy Coffee, Coffee, Coffee. Fat Boy Coffee. Shout out to Lonnie and Coach Rock. Multiple
Coffee.
flavors of gourmet coffee.
Mm.
On your first purchase, you get a 10% discount upon your first purchase using code WGIS1. Again, using code WGIS1.
No
10%
doubt.
discount on your first purchase of Fat Boy Coffee.
Listen, get in line, peoples. Nothing we do, none of our sponsors is reruns. It's all different facets and flavors, especially
Yes.
this one coming up now. Hit them, Ja. Hit them.
Which one is that one? I don't know. You gotta tell me with that one.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
Ja.
yeah. I don't know the label.
Celebrate your mind and celebrate your consciousness.
Oh, that one. I
Yeah.
was referring to the gourmet coffee. I thought there was a new flavor of gourmet coffee.
Listen,
my bad.
we just spun the gourmet coffee.
Oh no, I thought you said there's a new hit him with it. You was like, hit him with the flavor. I'm like, what? Oh, I
listen, they got the next sponsor got flavors.
Oh, the next sponsor got flavor. Got you.
Yeah.
Yes. Last but definitely not least. Raise your consciousness, raise your vibrations. Go to www.inspiremotivationaltees.com. Get yourself an I Am t-shirt, the most popular sale. I Am t-shirts and hoodies. Great graphics with positive and uplifting messages on it. Spiritual, higher consciousness messages on the shirt. Wear the shirt to express yourself spiritually, higher vibration. That's the purpose of those shirts. The purpose is to uplift the human mind, the human conscious mind through fashion. Inspire Motivational Tees, INSPYAH motivationaltees.com, all one word, Inspire Motivational Tees, www.inspiremotivationaltees.com. Go cop yourself a shirt or a hoodie. Got some nice stuff there. Yes, with powerful messages, very powerful messages.
Especially in today's times, man.
Especially in today's times.
Post-COVID.
These times are wicked, man. It's getting heavy. It's getting kind of hectic.
That's right. Put your jackets on.
Yeah. It is getting kind of hectic.
Oh, you remember that?
We remember that song. All you
90s
out there, y'all know that song.
The 90s.
Yes, sir.
The 90s.
But Chef, let's get to it, brother.
Ooh.
We're gonna talk football. We're gonna do the championship recaps. But before we do that,
yes, sir.
Chef, I am a happy man, and you should be as well.
Oh, well, it depends. What are we discussing? Are we discussing our beloved Knicks?
Of course we are. Of course we are, sir.
There's nothing else to be happy about.
Of course we are, sir.
Giants and Jets ain't doing nothing.
We're not talking about them no more.
Right.
We'll spin the block come September.
You know what I'm saying? We'll post up when it's time.
Yeah. We're there. I'm not mentioning none of them cats right now. It's over.
It's over.
But Vlad, I am a happy man because I swear to you, brother, if this didn't happen, I think I'd be in Midtown New York City in front of the NBA office with a picket sign.
Calling for a lot of jobs.
I'll be picketing. I'll probably be the only crazy one out there picketing if this didn't happen. But it did.
It did.
So I'm not going to do that. Our boy JB is an all-star, Vlad.
Well deserved.
Of course.
Well deserved. Listen,
of course.
We've had some great point guards.
Yes.
I'm not going to cap like that. We had Rory Sparrow. We have had Mark Jackson. We've had Rolando Blackman. We had some great point guards. I know people are going to think that I forgot. This is too many to name.
Yeah, Derek Harper, Charlie Ward, salute to them too. Chris
Oh
Child,
yeah. Chris
too.
Childs. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We've had Derek Harper,
yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? But we've never had something young like a Jalen Brunson
No,
that's been around the league for years and has modeled his game after his favorite players that he's met because he hung around the locker rooms, he studied the game. The
sure did.
kid, the kid is a basketball savant.
He sure is.
What he's done with his height is nothing short of marvelous.
Nothing short. I agree. Couldn't agree more.
Nothing short. You know, we always said him and Spider in the backcourt would be the such smallest backcourt ever. Listen, him and Spider in the backcourt right now, I don't even know what would happen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I remember voicing concerns about that. I thought that would be a real small backcourt. That was my opinion. I remember saying that until I saw Spider play with Darius Garland, who's also a 6-footer. So you got Spider 6'3", and Darius Garland is I think maybe 6'1", and they was tearing it up in Cleveland last year till they ran into the Knicks, of course.
It
But
was.
you know what I'm saying? So I said, oh, it can work.
It can work.
Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. I just we've ragged the Knicks front office for years. We have. Um from the coach all the way down to management to ownership.
Mm-hmm.
And ownership said, you know what, I'm hands off. I'm gonna go focus on my project in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Step one. I'm gonna hire somebody that knows what to do. I'm gonna be hands off and I'm gonna let him run the show. No interference from me. Unless this ship is not right, then I'll step in.
Mm-hmm.
Management step two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring in the best coach possible, and we're going to play this out long term, and we're going to bring in a bench of coaches that understand and know how to play the game. Now, we lost one, right, which was, what's his name, that went to Indiana. Woodson,
Mm-hmm.
Coach Woodson. We lost him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to kick Tibbs out. We wanted Tibbs out. I got to say.
People were calling for his head.
Yeah, I got to say, management gave Tibbs what he wanted. He got rid of all the broke down, no name players, kept Randall and Mitch, and built around them. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, it was a long 4 years just to get here to our 5th year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is our 5th year. And no, it was 4 years. 4 years.
Oh yeah, this is year 4. Yes.
Yeah. So I say that, you know, although I still don't believe Tibbs is the coach for the Knicks long term,
mm-hmm.
He'll move up in the office.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give him his flowers for what he's done. He's motivated, activated, and he hasn't how can I say? Well, he has, but he really hasn't overplayed his players into injuries. These are just freak injuries that these players are having right now. You know what I mean? Mitch, Julius, OG, Jalen, Hart, High Heart. It's just weird, but you gotta love the cohesiveness that he's brought. He's a very stern coach that managed to get the players that he wanted, and he's brought solid gameplay to the Knicks basketball brand. Although he's no Pat Riley, he's no, whoever you want to name out there. He's not one of those. But what he does bring is defense and validity and solid gameplay of defense to the Knicks. And that's what the Knicks have been known for this season. Had you told me the Knicks would be 500 by All-Star game, I wouldn't have believed it. I would have thought they would play below 500. and been a play-in team. But this team right now, the way it's comprised, you tweak it. If you tweak it, and the front office has tweaked it, Leon Rose has tweaked it to win. And if he continues to do that, to add the pieces that we need, I legitimately can say the Knicks could be a this year contender.
Yeah, I agree. The Knicks are no longer a pushover. They are a scary team to play. It would behoove anyone to not sleep on them. They will be a problem for any team. They will be, and yes, that does include Boston and Milwaukee, because position, talent, and record aside, when it comes to a rivalry, a storied rivalry, all of that goes out the window.
Right.
Because the energy of the rivalry is in there, and both teams are going to play hard to come out on top of it. So even if say hypothetically speaking, even if it came down to a Boston Knicks Eastern Conference Finals, it's not going to be light work for Boston.
No.
Trust me, believe it's not going to be light work for Boston, especially with both teams in full force. So hopefully by then both teams will be in full force. OG, Drew, Mitch, and iHeart and JB. Man, that's gonna be a series if it gets that far. But what I want to say about JB, in my opinion, right now, I think I can comfortably say, I don't think I'm a prisoner of the moment, but I think right now I could say he's the best point guard we've had since Clyde, and that's saying a lot because we've had a lot of point guards throughout Knicks history, great point guards. But the reason why I say he could be the best point guard we ever had since Clyde is because he can score. Clyde was a scorer. Clyde was a great point guard, but he was a scorer. Clyde was giving you 20 and 30 a night, and Jalen does the same thing. Jalen gives you 30 and 40 a night.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is.
So 30. He's giving you 30 and 40 a night.
Yeah,
little 6-foot guard, and the fact and the journey that he had, undrafted. Although he led Villanova to a chip, him, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Dante, and them boys, that whole crew. He got two of his boys there with him, playing with him, which is great to see. But that Villanova set to the chip, and then for Jalen to go undrafted and not go into the second round, and he ends up being the backup to Luka and the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying?
all smart plays.
All small plays, right?
All small players, and you got to credit the office for seeing that.
Yeah, because us as the fans, we really didn't. We thought Jalen was a good backup to Luka. We thought he was capable of scoring. We thought he was a great piece to the Mavericks. But management, that's why they managed him. They saw more than we saw. They was like, nah, we want that kid. You know what I'm saying? And Rick and his father, Rick, was very instrumental. Shout out to Rick Brunson, who was also a former Knick. Rick Brunson was very instrumental. Rick knows his son.
He does. Yeah, he does. He does. Hands down.
He groomed him. He trained him. He raised him. He knows his son. It's like, nah, my son is a killer. I raised a killer. You know what I'm saying?
He put him in the right environments every step of the way.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So of course, as you remember, Vlad, I was like, that's too much of a bag for him.
Yo.
And I always say to this day, boy, was I wrong.
Every day.
Boy, was I wrong. This was such a pleasant surprise. JB is him. He got New York on his back. This kind of reminds me. This kind of reminds me of Allen Iverson. The way Allen Iverson, 6-foot guard carrying the Sixers on his back, practically. JB has Drew and OG, but JB's been that guy. JB has been the one that takes the team on his back come crunch time and sees it through, sees the game through, and wills the team to victory. Yeah,
Easy.
go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, yeah. So he's been brilliant last year. He was brilliant last year in the playoffs. And in spite of that crucial turnover in Game 6, I mean, but it was really all about him trying to will his team to win. That's what that turnover was about. It wasn't a boneheaded play. He dropped 48 that night.
He did.
Saying
Easy.
he dropped 48 that night. So am I
Hard
gonna
work.
am I gonna get mad at him for turning the ball over at a crucial time? Hell no. He's trying to will his team to win. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So I'm not getting mad at that. The man dropped 48.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Julius and his partner should have stepped up.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? So um, but anyway, but the flip side of that, to your point, unfortunately JB's hurt, so he may not play in the All-Star game because he twisted his ankle pretty badly. I understand, so he's going to be out for a little bit. He's not done for the season, thank God, but he's going to be out for a good minute. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks goes into a little downslide, a little slump. But they have room for error because they have a pretty good record right now. They're 33 and 17 right now. So if they go on a little 5-7 game, drop, I ain't gonna panic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna panic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I ain't gonna panic. You know what I mean?
No
As
doubt.
long, yeah, they'll be what 30. They'll be 33 and 24 by then. They
Yeah,
still in the mix. You know?
exactly.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna panic. It's all good as long as nobody's out for the season. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They go on their little slide. Everybody come back up, right the ship again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. You know
But
what
the
I mean?
irony here, though, John,
Yeah,
was weird.
yeah,
3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, the motto was "Next Man Up."
yeah,
How ironic that quote, that battle cry, holds true today
yeah. It's
because the
gonna.
Knicks refuse to lose.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's just hard. They're hard to
Yeah,
beat right now.
yeah.
One man did that. Like one man changed the culture of a whole organization, a whole team.
That's right.
And he righted the ship. He got Julius right mentally
Yeah,
last year.
yeah, no
You can
doubt.
see it this year.
Yeah. I have to
He
admit, I see the improvement that you were talking about. But at first I was like, Julius, but you had a change of heart. You started advocating for Julius. Like, nah, he was like, nah, Ja, he's playing smarter. He's playing
he
better.
is. He is.
He's not being a head case. He's playing a little smarter. He's playing much smarter. He's playing more down low, back to the basket. He's utilizing power, his paint. And I noticed that a couple of times. Occasionally he'll chuck the three, but not as often they used to do that
Right.
he used to do 2 years ago. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I had to concede a little bit. I was like, yeah, Vlad is right. All right.
Listen, the man made 2 years back-to-back All-Star games.
So yeah. He just
2 years back-to-back.
yeah. You can't front on that. I think it's the number 230.
Ah,
That's a
well,
hot, that's a
but
hot number as well. You know what I'm saying? I think
listen, all we need Julius to do is show up in the playoffs,
that's it.
and he
That's
wins New York's heart.
That's it. He got to show. That's where it matters the most. The man got to show up in the playoffs. He hasn't. He hasn't yet. It's been.
Yeah,
It's been JB.
yeah, two
He hasn't
seasons.
yet. You know what I
But
mean?
but this okay,
No, I'm just saying he hasn't yet.
yeah.
It's been JB. I mean, New York loves JB right now.
Listen,
Yeah.
JB literally, and I hate to say this,
Mm-hmm.
turned the culture of that team around so much that he
Yeah.
made Grimes expendable. How do you do that? You
That's
bring
great.
in DiCincenzo.
I know.
you bring in
Yeah, DiVincenzo,
DiVincenzo.
Dante. Yeah.
Yeah, you bring him in
Yeah.
and you put him in a position to win. and
Yeah,
he's already been in a winning culture, so he knows what
right.
it takes.
Knows what it takes. Yeah, that's
He's been
right.
in 2 winning cultures.
Been into winning coaches. He knows what it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
and
Dante been getting buckets too.
he listen.
Dante been getting buckets too, man.
Yo, in a starting role.
Yeah.
In a starting role.
That man has been getting buckets.
Like if he was doing a movie, he would be one of the stars.
Yeah, yeah. New York already gave him a nickname. They call him the Big Ragu.
Yeah, the big ragu. Yeah. New
Yeah,
York is notorious for
yeah,
giving
yeah,
names,
yeah. You
man.
know how they do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how they do. But
And then, so Grimes now, this disgruntled. He's like,
yeah,
yo, I need to change.
yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, yeah. I,
And
yeah. I kind of feel bad for the kid because I liked him because I
yeah,
always, I've always vouched for him. I see the next Clay Thompson in him, and I still stand by that. I see the next Clay Thompson in him. That kid can be a monster, but
he doesn't want to play the role.
yeah, in a system like that though, yeah, it may not work out for him. So
Nah,
yeah, I could, yeah, we're on the verge of possibly losing him as well,
yeah,
which would
so
be unfortunate because I do like him.
I do too.
Yeah,
But on the flip side, if they flip him for like, I know everybody's talking DeJounte as a rental for a season. I mean, that may work. We need a backup to JB. Long term, we know it won't work because he wants a starting role, and
yeah,
we got Dante,
yeah, the big Ragu.
the
Yeah,
big ragu. So you can't put you can't put Dante back on the bench and make him the sixth man
hmm
after he's showing out. You gotta reward him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? His reward can't be a step backwards. He's earned that spot.
yeah. But
And you don't, huh?
do you think that But here's a spin though. Do you think Dante will be willing to do that because of his relationship with JB and Josh? Because they go way back.
Listen, Dante would take one. He'll take one for the team.
Yeah,
But what chemistry would you be disrupted? Is DeJounte worthy of bringing that he's good? I think he would fit in a
yeah,
so to speak manner because he's linky, he's slick, he plays defense the way Tibbs likes,
yeah,
and he's him. Will
yeah.
it work? Yeah, of course, because Trey Young and JB is 2 different styles of players.
That's right. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So DeJounte could live because
Because
Dante's living.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No doubt, no doubt, no
You
doubt.
know, so what JB has caused though is quite the conundrum in the NBA because now where you had players not wanting to come to New York,
Yeah,
that whole wall, the Great Wall of Madison Square Garden, has come down.
I'm down. Yeah,
The reason why I say that is because now Clutch and CAA Sports or whatever
yeah.
made up in their differences.
Uh,
That's huge.
yeah, yeah. That is.
You
That
just
is.
opened up a purse.
Yeah,
You just opened up a purse. I
yeah.
still don't want whatchamacallit from Chicago. You don't even hear about Chicago.
Nah. And who's this? And who's to say? Who's to say what kind of major mega deals could come down the pipeline? You know what I'm saying?
Ja,
Yeah,
listen, LA's on a decline.
they are. That's right. That's right.
LA's on a decline.
Yep. That's
Clutch is tied to LA, but LA's on a decline. So where's the next big thing? Where's the next big story? Who
right.
hasn't won in over 30 years?
Yeah.
What city is thirsty right now?
Right.
Who needs it?
Yeah. That's right.
New York.
Yeah. Absolutely.
New York,
Absolutely.
New York. So people not gonna want to hear that. It'll be definitely like Dallas.
Yeah.
America's team.
Right.
Listen, we already know what it is.
We definitely know what it is. Absolutely.
Listen, whatchamacallit from NBA, what's that story, whatever, with Shaq. What's the chick name that plays ball? Listen, she found out the hard way. Don't talk about New York.
Oh, Candace.
Candace, yeah, Candace Parker.
Yeah. We gonna get to her. We can definitely gonna get to her.
You know,
But
she gets the damn it man for that.
yeah. We can definitely
They,
gonna get to her, man.
listen,
Definitely.
they panned away from it. They're like, listen, you can't talk to
Gonna-
him. You cannot talk no. Listen, right now you're getting hate mail.
she's been hearing it. I'm sure she's been hearing it. She's
Yeah,
been hearing it. She definitely heard it when she said what she said. But shout out to JB. Congrats to him.
yeah, salute.
He's an all-star. He may or may not play. I don't know. But the fact that he got the all-star tag is it's an accomplishment, much deserved. I've been lobbying for, all of New York been lobbying for that man to be an all-star. We
Yeah,
all thought he should have been all-star last year, but he is one this year along with Jew. So shout out to him and Jew. Jew is now a three-time all-star as a New York Knickerbocker. Three-time
huge,
all-star.
huge,
Yeah, that's saying
huge.
something. That's saying something.
That's
So
saying something.
yeah, so all that needs to be, which is making for his case for his next bag and his resume and his accolades too. He's a three-time All-Star in New York, but he all he has to do is one more thing: show up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Carry the team on his back for once in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Take the load off of JB. JB's been carrying New York. Jew got the biggest shoulders. You got to carry New York now. You got a hollowed grail number on your chest. A great power forward once wore that number in New York.
Big time. Big time.
You gotta rep that number to the fullest in the playoffs now.
Oh,
Rep
no
that number
doubt.
to the
No
fullest,
doubt.
my friend.
Listen, listen. There's going to be many conversations for years to come. Does he belong? It's going to be one of them.
Yeah,
Jersey retirement is going to be another one.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So there's going to be some conversations to be had.
yeah,
If me and your prediction holds true that the Knicks are one player away from a chip,
yes, yeah, that's right.
even if it's a rental, and that rental might turn into stability long term
Yeah,
if the Knicks can pull it off. Because
indeed.
right now the league just got old.
Mm,
The league just got old. Because think about it, most of these players, age wise, there's gaps. LeBron is old.
yeah,
Steph is old.
yeah. KD is
Phoenix
old.
don't,
KD's
huh?
okay. KD,
Yeah, KD is old.
yeah, Chris Paul.
So you Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? Kawhi, these
Yeah,
players, so
us. These dudes are in their mid-30s. That's crazy. I
it's
remember
crazy.
when they were baby-faced rookies.
Listen, Embiid is hurt right now.
Dudes are OGs now. That's crazy.
I'm gonna throw one at you. Miami's old.
Yeah, I know. Jimmy Butler up there too.
Yeah, that's my point.
Hey, he been around for a minute.
Exactly. The Knicks are still in their 20s.
Yeah.
Think about it, John. The Knicks are still in their 20s.
Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true, man.
Like people are looking at the numbers and listen, Jay-Z said it best, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers stack. If you look at the numbers, the Knicks are in their age range to win a chip in the next 2 to 3 seasons.
Yeah, collectively they're in their prime. So
Yeah.
the window's wide open for them. So that's typically a 3 to 4 year window. They got to get it done within that 3-4 year window, though.
And they still got chips on deck.
Yeah,
Draft picks,
no doubt.
first rounds.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
So the pendulum is definitely swinging their way. They can, they get in the mix. They're in the mix now. So that window opportunity is there. The windowsill is wide open. The pane is wide open. It's raised up. But
listen, the Knicks are in position in the power move position.
yeah,
They can play bingo all they want, and the chips and the cards are on their side right now.
indeed.
They just have to play the right numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't give up too much. Can't give up too much.
Yeah. Well, shout out to JB and Jew. They all stars.
No doubt.
We're gonna move on ahead and talk championship recap in AFC championship. Heartbreaker in the AFC. Heartbreaker for Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson and the crew.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. I listen. It's very disappointing to see. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and the crew make it to the Super Bowl once again.
Darius Tony.
Yeah. Former Giant Kadarius Tony.
Former Giant Kadarius. And he still lose. Like, yo, shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. Go ahead, John.
We're gonna get there. But listen, it was too many crucial plays that occurred that stuck a dagger in Baltimore Ravens' heart. One of the most painful ones that I saw was the Zay Flowers fumble at the end zone. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "No, no." I mean, the kid. I mean, the kid caught the ball at the 5. Made a little move, ran, dived into the end zone, and got the ball slapped out of his arm.
You saw that, right? Yeah.
I said, no.
But it just like you could tell they would never in it to win it, man. You can see it. You can see it on Lamar Jackson's face.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Yeah, it was always a bone chilling, just crucial setback that happened because they were driving down the field. Lamar was doing what Lamar does, and then Lamar also makes a crucial mistake. He throws a pick in the end zone. The tight end. I mean, Dell disagrees. Dell disagrees about the selection. He said the tight end was wide open. I didn't see the tight end was wide open because the safety read who Lamar was going to throw to, and he just fall back and just picked it off. You know what I'm saying? For me, it looked like the ball was a bit underthrown.
Right.
You know what I mean? For him to get access to the pick, but as the DBs was converging, it was no man's land. That ball was in danger. You know what I mean? I personally didn't think that tight end was open. You know what I mean? So it's like those just heart-wrenching plays, man, that that stumps you. You know what I mean? And
you wish you could get them back, but listen, it's a done deal.
Yeah. But the Zay Flowers one, the one that would have tied the game.
Yeah.
Oh man. I know he's sick. I know that kid is sick right now.
Listen, that game wasn't out of reach until the fourth quarter.
Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't until the fourth quarter where you could tell like no matter what the Ravens did, it just wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
You could tell they were defeated. It was just mistake after mistake after mistake.
After mistake, that's right. Yeah.
And I think that's just the inexperience versus Mahomes.
Yeah.
KC's been there. They know what it takes.
That's a good point. Yeah.
When you have a team that's never not been there versus a team that's always been there since Patrick Mahomes has been at the helm.
Yeah.
They've always made it this far.
Yeah.
What do you do? How do you defeat a team like that? Father Time.
Yeah. What's also disturbing to know is that people are still critical of the way Lamar Jackson plays. And the fact that he lost this game is the criticism is going to become more and more heavy on him, on his style of play. Is he a legit quarterback? Is he even a good quarterback? The criticisms are going to come flooding in.
This is his first time here.
I know. Right. That's what I say. It's his first time here. Listen, I was bandwagoning. I don't bandwagon, but I was like Team Lamar all day.
Yeah.
Like, this is B Moore's time. They going in. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize even up to this point, Lamar Jackson was being criticized for his play. Does he have the true talent to be a legit quarterback in this league? I'm like, now still, You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine the criticisms he's going to get.
Temper your
You
expectations.
know
Let
what I'm
the kid
saying?
grow.
Yeah,
He's still
yeah.
young. He's what, 4 years in, 5 years in?
Well, this is I want to say he's been in the league for a minute. I want to say this is his I want to say this is his 6th year, 6th or 7th year. He's been in the league for a minute. I want to
Listen,
I want to say his 6th year.
they've never put anything around Lamar Jackson other than a running back
Yeah,
to help him win. You never had crucial third down wide receivers and tight ends to get him out of
right.
jams. You depended on his legs. What do y'all want?
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
he had Mark Andrews. I mean, that's his tight end. I mean, Mark Andrews is a great player. OBJ was supposed to serve that purpose of being a player that he can go to, as is Zay Flowers. You know what I mean? And remember a few years ago he had Hollywood oh man, what's his name? Forget his name. Um he's Antonio's cousin.
but my whole thing, John, I get it why people feel that way, but
Yeah.
on
Mm-hmm.
crucial downs, what
Yeah.
is the OC calling? A run play for Lamar, or Lamar's changing the play on the line because he sees
Yeah.
something, or he's
Mm-hmm.
he's he's just running the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Nobody's open. So
Mm-hmm.
that means that one, the defense has got everybody tight, one on man to man, or the
Yeah.
coverage is really just that good against them
Yeah.
when it's time when it comes to crucial play.
Right. Right. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Let's call it what it is. Let's look at the wheels. I mean, let's rewind the tapes and look at the reels and see what's going on. Because for people to feel that way, I just feel like you want what you want. No team, your team. Listen, your team is not going to win every year. Unless you're Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. Brock Purdy, rare, rare. He's a rare quarterback in a good system that
Yeah.
does management,
Yeah.
ball management. Listen, if the Buffalo Bills did the right thing, it would be Buffalo Bills versus Kansas City right now.
Yeah. They choked bad. Yeah, they choked bad.
All you
But
have to do is run the ball.
Antonio Brown, former Pittsburgh wide receiver, Antonio Brown. That's
Oh, okay.
Antonio Brown. His cousin Marquise Hollywood Brown used to play a few years ago with the Ravens. Yeah, Marquise Brown. They
I
called him
remember that.
Hollywood Brown, and Marquise was supposed to be what Antonio Brown was for the Steelers for Lamar. So so to your point, having a bona fide weapon for Lamar to depend on, doesn't seem to be consistent for him. So
Right.
actually, he uses his own weapon, which is his legs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I get that. You're definitely right. You're definitely right.
And this is why Ravens didn't want to pay him that money. I mean, I get it. We get it. Ravens didn't feel that he was that quarterback, but if you're not going to put the talent around him, man, what do you want him to do? Well, he's going to do what he do naturally, is run. He's
Right.
not he hasn't shown that he's a consistent pocket passer because he doesn't have the weapons around him that he needs to stay in there and get hurt. He's not. I wouldn't.
Yeah, he's not trying to step, but he's not trying to be a pocket passer. But pocket passers are kind of like a thing of the past though, because every quarterback scrambles.
Yeah, exactly.
Every quarterback, Josh Allen scrambles.
Exactly.
Josh Allen runs. I wouldn't even call Josh Allen a scrambler. Josh Allen is a runner.
Yes.
Josh Allen's going to get the first down. Josh Allen gets plays dialed up for him as well. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean,
yeah, this whole thing about the running quarterback, not able he should be a pocket passer, not be able to read defense or whatever, struggling to
miss me.
it's it got to that conversation has to be obsolete, but apparently it's not because there's still that kind of tag on the ball, which is unfortunate.
Miss
But
me. Miss me.
Yeah, I say that. I say the same. Yeah,
Miss me.
yeah,
Come
I
up
say,
with a better argument.
yeah,
Show me why your team, Baltimore, didn't have nobody and y'all still made it to that far deep in the playoffs.
right. And why aren't you calling Josh Allen the pocket? Why aren't you saying Josh Allen should be a pocket passer?
Is that or a
There's
choke
specific,
artist?
when there's specific plays designed for him to run.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
miss me.
So yeah, I agree. Gotta miss me. Gotta miss me. But it's unfortunate to him. It was such a heartbreaking loss. Those crucial plays, but it's a learning lesson. And I think he'll bounce back, be more bounce back. But
Yes.
yeah, they got to get. I agree with you. They got to get better weapons for Lamar.
I mean, it's
So
not like they're going to age out next year.
nah, hell no, nah.
So
They got time.
yeah, they got time. They got time. Exactly.
Yeah, they got time. They still got time. So, but speaking of Brock Purdy, they pull it
That
off
cat.
against Detroit.
Listen, you see how he ran?
Right, exactly.
His legs won the game for them.
Basically.
You get into
Quarterbacks run now.
exactly. That's the game.
Yeah.
That is the game. Unless you CJ Stroud, that could do both.
Yeah.
But CJ Stroud got weapons.
He does. So does Brock Purdy.
So does Brock Purdy.
You know, you got Debo, you got Brandon Ayuk, you got Christian. So you got CM. CMC, Christian McCaffrey, aka CMC. You know what I'm saying? Brock got weapons as well. So
Does.
in addition to him being a very efficient quarterback, playing within the system and being proficient in the system and using his legs to get crucial plays and keep the drive alive. Yeah.
Listen, those 5-yard dumps, those play action fakes, those little yak yardage that he throws to his wideouts and tight ends and running backs. Listen, that dude is dangerous.
Yeah.
You can call him a bum all you want. That dude is dangerous.
I wouldn't sleep on Brock. That's
listen,
right.
you got to give the 49ers their props.
Yeah.
They realized what they had, and they didn't know that Brock Purdy was going to be Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
So they brought in Christian McCaffrey for another quarterback.
Yeah.
And they worked out for Brock Purdy.
That's right.
And they got rid of 2 quarterbacks for the price of one and
Sure
remain under the budget and is still winning.
Still winning. Yes, sir. Still winning. That's crazy, ain't it?
That's money management. That's money spent.
Well, buddy,
2 seasons.
Well,
like when you look at the finances of football, that's what you got to do. I think Dell said it best, and I never really looked at it that way. But whoever's spending the least amount of money on their quarterback, but spending the money in the right places, but still staying within the tax luxury cap, you're gonna win. You're gonna win.
Yeah, if your quarterback is proficient enough,
right? Yeah. If you look at that versus all the quarterbacks that's making money, none of them are winning. All their money's tied up.
Yeah, they're all at home now, except for Patrick.
and that's the thing. Patrick is Jordan. You think about it. He's not making money off his contract. He's making money off of deals.
Yeah, off of deals. That's right.
His bread is not coming from his contract.
Right.
His contracts is, if you read his contract, he's making bread, but his money's coming from marketing and advertising, and he's doing Jordan deals right now.
Yeah, big time, bigger than him.
Yeah.
Pat is him. Pat is the guy. Pat is the guy.
You got to respect it.
Yeah. Pat is the guy.
Money talks, man.
Pat is the face. Pat is the face of the NFL right now. He is the man.
He is.
You can see.
He is.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah.
And who'd have thought a black quarterback would be the face of the NFL? But he's one of those. But he's a non-threatening black quarterback.
No, he's a mulatto.
But he's still a black quarterback nonetheless. We
Hey,
ain't
hey,
never thought we'd see this day.
hey, listen. He's still invited to the barbecue.
He's that guy.
He's still invited to the barbecue.
Yeah. He's still the guy.
You got, but no, Pat Mahomes. He's one of those kids. You want to hate him because he keeps winning, but you can't hate him because he's so lovable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's not the Patriots.
No, it's not.
It's not the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not teams that keep winning with an arrogant fanfare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a team that's just they have their fans.
Yeah,
there's not too many spread out.
Right.
It's confined.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have a confined fan base.
They are, yeah. Yeah, compared to other fans, yeah, they pretty much confined. You don't see Chiefs fans in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't see Chiefs fans throwing shade everywhere you go.
Right. You don't see Chiefs fans in New York.
No.
Fans in New York. You know what I'm saying?
None.
Chiefs fans are where, you know what I'm saying? Chiefs fans are where they at in Kansas City. They right there. Confined, like you said. That's a good point. That's a good ass point.
They confined. So you can't be like, I hate Kansas City fans.
Right.
Why? There's none around you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it is, it's probably one or two one-offs. and he's gonna be quiet because he don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He chilling. You know what I'm saying?
He's chilling. He's like, yo, listen.
Yeah, he's just out there.
My team is out there. I'm winning. I got my jacket on.
Yeah.
Casual fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not that fan like, oh, it's Cowboy Nation. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Every year's their year. Not just Cowboys, but like I said, there's a few fans out there. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what Patriots are gonna do. New England Patriots. They're done.
Yeah, they're in rebuild mode. It's time for
their day of reckoning has come.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's a pendulum swing. It's a shift. It always happens. It's going to come a time. Every dynasty falls. Every dynasty crumbles. And Patriots had their time. It's over. It's a wrap.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? So now
it was ugly in the end.
Yeah, you gotta go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
So they hired a new coach, Jared Mayo. Shout out to him. Jared Mayo actually was a former Patriot. He played linebacker for Belichick.
There you go.
So yeah. So
he was there with Tom Brady too?
Yeah, he played with Brady. Yep.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What better coach? Know the system.
Yeah. So he and he's a brother. So
yeah.
That's also interesting. A brother coach of the Patriots.
Yeah.
But he's a former Patriot, so
Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
Very crafty.
You know what I'm saying? Very crafty right there.
Very crafty right there. You gotta love it. Listen, folks, I know we talk a lot about, he's a brother and stuff. Listen, we're happy.
Yeah. Shout out to Jared Mayo.
Let us have that. Let us have that.
Indeed. Indeed. But let's get into predictions, brother. So we got San Fran and KC.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a good one. Well, who you got, man?
Listen, I know I said their fans is confined and they nobody likes them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not true that nobody doesn't like them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it going. I don't hate them. I mean, I don't like them neither. But I like Brock Purdy. I like the story.
Yeah.
So if I'm going for the storyline, I'm definitely going 49ers.
Yeah.
But if I'm going star-studded experience, listen, undefeated, B.
Yeah.
At that level, Kansas City's undefeated.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down to who makes the least errors.
Yeah.
So I know Mahomes doesn't make errors, but you can't give Mahomes 2 minutes.
No.
And Brock Purdy, he's gonna make mistakes, but you have to confine him and make him like get out of game clock management mode.
Uh-huh.
You rush his offense, and you'll see a different Brock Purdy.
Yeah, you will. You will.
So it's all up. It's all in how whatchamacallit approaches the game
Yeah.
towards Brock Purdy. So if Kansas City comes out on fire and they attack mode and they make him do something stupid, that's how I would do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna force him to do something stupid.
Yeah.
You know? And the minute he shows any kind of weakness, booty beat, game time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with the experience, which is KC. You just can't bet against KC.
Yeah.
But I say KC wins by a touchdown.
By a touchdown.
By a touchdown. Touchdown, and it's gonna come down to the final 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you still got to remember, San Francisco still has that defense, and they still can ball out. So it's not like you're going up against a team that's never been there. You're going up against a team that not only has the experience of playing in big games, but has the defense to back it up.
Their defense isn't bad. Yeah, it's all right. Steve Spagnuolo.
He's gonna mix it up.
Pretty solid DC, so yeah, pretty solid defense.
He's gonna mix it up. So I like I said, I like Kansas City, but I think I'm gonna go with Kansas City for the win by a touchdown. But I do think San Francisco can pull it out. So I know it's kind of like, yo, Vlad, you still ain't make a pick. But I kind of did, though. You know what I mean? I'm pulling for KC for the experience.
Oh, so you got KC winning it.
Yeah, I got KC winning it, and I think this is gonna be their last Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Well, before I get to what I choose, I didn't completely recap the NFC Championship game, so I just wanted to acknowledge and shout out Detroit. It was a hell of a season, and shout out to Dan Campbell. I understand this is what. And see, I gotta call out sportscasters on this bullshit, because this is what I don't like about them, because now they were implying that Dan Campbell sabotaged a team's opportunity to win the game, which is BS to me.
Oh.
We know who Dan Campbell is, because Dan Campbell called fourth down plays and it didn't materialize. But the reason why it didn't materialize because it wasn't executed. And what do I mean by that? The receiver dropped the damn ball.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Twice. Every time he called fourth down, the receiver dropped the ball.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And Dan Campbell and we all know this is how Dan Campbell is. This is how Dan Campbell won a division game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Won the wild card game. I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell believes in his team. He's super confident in his team. He's like, nah, if we can't get on a third down, we're gonna go for the fourth down. F it.
Wow. Yeah.
We're going for it. Fourth and 2, we're going for it.
Yeah. I
believe in you guys. We're going for it.
I don't know if I would have went for it though, Ja. I think I would have kicked the field goal.
Yeah, I mean, granted, but the thing of the matter is, this is Dan Campbell has shown us who he is. He's gonna take that big gamble. He's willing to do it. He's fearless. You know what I'm saying? His attitude is like, I believe in my squad. My squad got the gumption to do it.
Right.
I got the talent to do it. I'm gonna go for it. Fourth and 2. I'm gonna
go for it. Ja. I mean, it was like 7 minutes on the clock.
I got the quarterback to do it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, what I'm saying is, we wouldn't hear this criticism of Dan Campbell if the receiver just caught the damn ball. He dropped it.
I agree. Middle. He was wide open.
It was wide open.
Yeah, he just
He dropped it. Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's my thing on it. So we won't be hearing all this Dan Campbell sabotage the team's opportunity to win it all by going for fourth down. He shouldn't have went for it on fourth down. He should have took a field goal. But hey, listen, this is who Dan Campbell is. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. For scared money don't make no money. I get
Yeah,
it.
that's his attitude. Scared money don't make money. You
Yeah,
know,
I get it. I get it.
and I believe in my guys. They're gonna pull it off. We've done it before. It's
Yeah,
like,
but some
who's this? Who's the 49ers? Like, F out of here.
yeah, yeah.
Fourth and 5. I got Jared Goff. He's better than Brock. Go for it.
Which is facts.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
but Jared Goff didn't ja, ja, ja. You already know who Jared Goff is. He is who he says he is, man. Listen, we knew going for fourth down in inches or
Yeah.
yards.
It was like fourth and 3.
Yeah, Ja, I would have punted, man. I wouldn't have tried. What was it, like a 50-yard, a 53 or something like that? It was like 53?
I think
With like what? Like I said, like 7 minutes or 4 minutes or something like that?
yeah, my memory serves it correct. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
within that timeline, right?
Yeah, it was in that timeline. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Ja, I would have took a chance and be like, listen, defense, you gotta step up. We're gonna kick this field goal. We'll be down by a touchdown. Because they were down by a touchdown in the field goal or something like that. And so, matter of fact, I think if they made the touchdown, it would have been tied, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The field goal would have put them where if they scored again, they would have won.
Yeah.
Something to that effect. I can't remember. It was something to that effect.
Yeah. That's how it was.
Yeah, right. So I get the math. I get the math.
Yeah.
I'm looking, I'm like, do I really trust Jared Goff like that? Do I really want to go down that road? Do I want to rest my loyalty to this dude? He's been doing it all season. I get it. This is the playoffs. Oh, this will be epic ending for Detroit right now if we could win this game. So he went for it. I get it. I get the storyline. I get it. In his head, he did the math. The math says go for it.
Yeah.
The analytics said kick.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ja.
I got
Sometimes you can't go against the numbers.
I got you.
Unless you're Mahone or Tom Brady.
Right. Can't go against the analytics.
No, you can't go against the analytics. On certain things, you just really don't.
Yeah.
And if the analytics is stacked against Jerry Goff, guess what? So am I. Listen, he got traded for a reason, Ja.
I mean,
And in that same breath, LA Rams won. They won after they traded him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not saying Jared Goff is listen, Detroit. I'm not saying he's a bad QB. I'm just saying the numbers are there. It's telling that in that situation, in the playoff game, you just don't do that.
Typically, you don't, right? Typically,
right.
Yeah.
With that much time on the clock, what you're doing now is you're betting on the clock to be your friend, but you're also putting your faith and trust in your defense to be 3 and out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that he did. He had super confidence
and the thing is, Ja, they wasted too much time because they did get the ball back.
Yeah, they did.
But they just didn't have enough time to produce. Because I think they fumbled or turned over or something. It was some stupid. Like, yo, what?
They finally scored, but it was too late.
Right. That yeah. I'm thinking of another game.
Then they tried to onside and then.
Yeah, right. There was an onside kick where the guy misjumped it and it went over his head.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Yeah, I think George Kittle's recovered it and it was a wrap. It was over.
Oh man, I mean, he had the ball. I mean, it was right there. All he had to really do was just time it. And he got so antsy that he jumped too early. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have jumped at all. I would have bulldozed everybody over because the ball, I think, like nicked his fingers or something, and it hit a few. It hit a few players before it settled into Kittle's arms.
Right,
And
right,
he embraced the crap out of it.
right,
It's
right.
too many mistakes, yes, but you know what? It could have been curbed. It could have been curbed.
Indeed, I hear you. I hear you. Well, moving forward to the Super Bowl, I personally, I think I'm gonna take the story. So
You gonna go with the storyline?
yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the storyline, not the stardom. I'm gonna go with the storyline. I think, I think this is something that would, yeah, I'm gonna go with the storyline. The Brock, Mr. Irrelevant, 100, 199 pick in the draft, just like Tom Brady. Oh no, he was the very last pick in the draft. I don't know. It
Yeah, he
wasn't.
was
It was two.
he was the very last pick.
Very,
Yeah.
very last. So the whole Mr. Irrelevant story coming in. The touted quarterback was Trey Lance. Trey Lance was to be the guy. Then Trey Lance didn't work out. Shipped over to Dallas. Here comes Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, pleasantly surprising people. They take the Niners to the playoffs last year. Injures himself. It's a wrap. No Super Bowl opportunity because he got injured, and now he's coming. He came back. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm gonna take the script. I'm gonna take the script. I
So
think.
so you gonna go with the prodigal son has returned.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to product. Yeah, I'm gonna go to prodigal son route. I'm gonna go to prodigal son
We'll
route.
go to, this
What?
is a huge storyline there for San
Yeah.
Francisco.
I'm gonna take the storyline for 100, Alex.
You don't take no sorry. The
I
storyline
think.
is easy to pick because it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna go with that narrative, and I think also I'm also giving them the edge because talent wise, I believe they have the edge.
They do.
Brock
They do.
has more efficient weapons than Mahomes does. Now I get your point about Mahomes and the experience and the nuance of having the experience and knowing what it takes. Him and Travis and the guys and Pacheco. Pacheco's a beast too. Isaiah Pacheco. He got some beasts over there, but but you can't say that what there is a slight drop in Casey's offensive firepower since Cheetah left.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've been saying it all season. And
Yeah.
all season, these guys have been beating me.
Yeah. Canarius.
That cat.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
Supposedly injured. Wasn't supposed to get on the plane and say, "Yo, I'm going to the Super Bowl."
You know what I'm saying?
If you know, then you know. If you don't,
Yeah,
look
if
for
you
the
know.
newspaper articles.
Yeah, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the other reason too. I give, as far as offensive firepower, I give the slight edge to San Fran. Brock has Brock has his weapons to play with. He got Kittles. I mean, let's break it down. You got Kittles against Kelsey. That's even.
Right.
You got CMC. You got CMC against Pacheco. I give the edge to CMC. You know that boy's a beast. We talked about him a couple of shows back. CMC is a beast.
He is.
And you got Debo. You got Debo and Brandon Ayuk.
Yak.
They're better than KC's receivers. Without cheap. You got Debo and Brandon Ayuk against Valdez Scanlon and Kadarius Toney. No. No.
That's if KD plays.
Oh.
I mean, the KT. That's if KT plays.
Yeah.
So he's a walking scandal by himself.
Yeah. So Edge goes to Debo and Brandon Ayuk.
Of course, facts.
Them two would be so. As long as like you said before, as long as Brock stays within the confines, his O line protects them. Trent Williams and the boys, they protect him, give him the time. He follows the script, follows the game plan. They can pull it out, and it will be close. It will come down to the wire. But Brock needs certain. To your point, Brock does definitely need certain things set up for him for San Fran to pull it out. Whereas Patrick can do what Patrick can do.
Yeah,
Patrick can flourish. Patrick can flourish in chaos. We've seen it.
Yeah, we have.
So it's contingent upon that for Brock.
Man, Brock hasn't mastered the 2-minute drill yet. In under a minute.
Right. So if things are set in order for Brock, I got them pulling it out.
Yeah.
And so that's the caveat. So
huge one.
Yeah, you got a score? Or not?
I'm tinkering 30, 32, 28, something like that, 27.
Yeah, same.
I'm taking around there.
Same. I got San Fran 30-27. That's what I got.
30, yeah, it's not gonna go past 30.
Yeah.
In the 30s, mid-30s.
Yeah,
won't go past that.
For sure. Yeah, man. Let's move on to Damn It Man, sir.
Oh yes.
Before we close it out, who's your Damn It Man? Who you got?
Oh man, it's too many this week. You got the news media, you got Candace Parker, you got Kadarius Toney.
So many.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Candace for talking about my beloved Knicks and our all-star that we know she doesn't watch games. We know now. I've been told some things about her that I didn't want to believe, and when she said what she said, I was like, wow, she really is. She's really not that bright. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. Candace, listen. When those lights turn on and they say action, listen, if you don't have a script in front of you, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing. Listen, JB didn't show up in the game playoffs last season.
Yeah, that was absurd.
How about you show up for the playoffs? How about that? Because I think the Liberty knocked you out. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
That was absurd. Oh no. She's with the Aces, right?
She is with the Aces, isn't she?
They beat the Liberty.
They beat the Liberty. Okay, yeah, that's right. See how that works, Candace? See what I just did? I messed up. You didn't show up in the playoffs. And here you are winning the whole thing. See how that works? So I would be your damn it, man. No, but seriously, listen, Candace, seriously, do your homework. Please, do your homework. Even if you don't know, fake the funk. Fake the funk. I'm telling you, there's a lot of guys that's doing it every day.
Pull up an article or two, right?
Right. Listen, just read it. Just read it. You ain't got to watch the game. You don't have to like the team. Just before they're gonna talk about them. Pull up. You got a tablet right in front of you. Why you acting like you ain't got no tablet? I mean, I'm just saying. Kadarius Toney, please, man. Listen, listen. If you hurt, you're hurt, bro. Stay off the plane. But if you're not, and the team tells you to stay off the plane, it's your hands. Stay off the plane. Stay off the plane, bro. Stay off the plane. These freelance injuries it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Oh,
I didn't read the full story, but I know that was one of the talking pieces that they quoted him as being hurt, and dude just went off rambling with the mouth, and put his team in an awkward situation.
Lord have mercy.
So
Darius Tony.
if you know, you know, I guess.
Wide receiver Darius Tony.
I mean, I think the kid is talented, but he just needs to work on his hands. Just needs to work on his hands. Just saying.
Yeah.
You've cost a lot of games, bro. You could have been a weapon.
Of course.
I think you still can, but you know.
Yeah, he's cost some games.
Yeah, big time.
He's dropped the ball, literally.
Saying.
That young fella dropped the ball, literally, man.
Facts. What about you, Joe?
I'm saying. I'm kind of gonna second the Candace Parker comment that she made about JB not showing for the playoffs. I don't know what JB she was talking about. Maybe she's talking about Jaylen Brown. I don't know, but even then, she's still getting Jaylen Brown shows up regular in the playoffs. So all players with the initial JB, they show up in the playoffs. So should be wrong either way. Jalen Brunson.
Either way. Even Antonio Brown.
Maybe she was thinking about Antonio Brown. I don't know. You know,
maybe the shirt ripping off on the Tampa game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But also, I gotta call. You know, I definitely got love and respect for her, but I gotta call out Miss Becky Hammond out for kind of saying the same thing about JB, kind of like downplaying JB's success in New York and his impact on the team and New York, saying that he couldn't possibly be the number one guy because he's too short. Shout out to Becky, championship coach of the Aces. You know, solid point guard in her own right. You know, I remember her playing days with the Liberty. She's always been a solid point guard, smart woman. You know, coach with the Spurs under Coach Greg Pop. But all that being said, Becky, you definitely dead wrong on this one. JB is him, and he's shown talent. He's crafty. He's shown courage. He's shown heart. He got the city on his back, and he's more than pushed through and extended himself above and beyond to make the Knicks successful. He's been a very integral part of the Knicks' success. The Knicks are not successful without JB, straight up and down. The Knicks are not this successful at this level of success without JB, straight up and down. So to say he couldn't be that number one guy because he's short, utterly ridiculous. If Allen Iverson could do it, why can't he? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I felt so convicted saying that too. You said you could see that her chest puffed out.
Yeah,
like she meant that.
Yeah,
like she said that with a straight face. Like, listen, this is what it is, and we were supposed to believe her.
No, man.
That did not age well, and it's still not.
Yeah, no, man. We have to challenge that. No, man.
Yeah, only reason why people not calling her out is because she didn't say nothing ugly. She just tried to say something with facts.
Yeah. But respectfully disagree, Ms. Hammond.
Respectfully.
So, for that, you're gonna have to get the damn it, man. I'm about to damn it, man.
Yeah.
You know. So, yes, sir. So on that note,
yes, sir.
That's it for another edition of the Rundown, Chef. Another great show, my brother. And again, on behalf of Chef, this is John, the drum major. And always remember, whatever you do, make sure you love what you do so you can embrace the grind. WGR Sports, we are gone. Happy Super Bowl weekend. Enjoy the game. Catch up with y'all next time.
No doubt. Enjoy.